Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. Oh, I am so glad to be playing this game again. I've decided to switch this to the 3 days a week rather than the 2 days a week slot. 7 Days to Die isn't very popular anyway. Satisfactory is at least more popular than it, and I'm definitely having fun. So we're going with this. Anyway, let's move on. We have run into a couple of problems. The main problem is that our power grid is currently offline. Because if I try to turn it on, it immediately shuts off. Because this guy doesn't have fuel. Now, how are you? You actually are almost out too. Alright, so we need to deal with our fuel problem. Now, I could just throw that wood that I have in there. But instead, I am going to convert it into biomass first, because this is going to be a little bit more efficient at, providing that sort of thing. Oh, I'm out. Okay. I'm like, why is this not doing its thing? Let's go ahead and actually pull out the leaves as well. Convert what I've got of them into biomass. All the way down here. Here we go. 15. Yeah, it's a little bit less than what we had, but I think it burns longer, is what it is. So we'll go ahead. We're going to split that stack. Put half in there. Put half in there. Let's split this stack as well. We'll put the ever so slightly more in that one. There we go. Let's go. There we go. Everything's back online. So we're going to have to deal with our power issues sooner or later. Now, obviously, our big goal at the moment is to put up a space elevator. However, that doesn't mean we don't have stuff in here. We can still do some milestones. We have tier 1 and tier 2 stuff. I think we need to do some of this. At least it's going to make things a certain amount easier. Now, obstacle clearing is one of those things where it'll give me access to solid biofuel and the chainsaw. Give me more inventory slots too, but we're not ready for that quite yet. We need to start with either base building so we can have foundations and actually start putting up a proper base, or logistics in order to make some of this stuff a little bit better. I think base building is going to be a little bit easier, I think. So let's get that knocked out, and then we can worry about the other things. So, all right, unfortunately, at the moment, we are having an issue. We have iron automated coming in, but all we have for limestone and copper is the little basic Dumaflingies. So let's just go ahead. We're going to grab some of these. We're going to grab... Wait a minute. Why do I still have biofuel in my thing? I thought I put it all into here. Huh, I must have neglected to put that in that one. Alright, we got it. We're going to grab some of these as well. Boop. Just so we have some of this stuff on hand. Because we need to go build ourselves a couple more miners and a smelter and etc., all those random things. We are going to want to grab all this stuff while we're around too, at least any of it that it'll still let us grab. Let's just kind of meander this direction. Leaves, good. We need those. The wood would be a little bit better. But alright, here we go. Let's pick that bad boy up. Now, did we get the... I think so. I think we got the copper to go with it. Alright, so we want production miner Mark 1. I am actually short on concrete. Well, isn't that a problem? Alright, let's head down to our little thing down here. We should get plenty of that. Hello. We'll just grab the stuff out of that and let it start going again so we get a little bit more. The only reason I picked up the one I did is because I was planning on immediately replacing it, but looks like we have a little bit of stuff to get through before we quite replace it. Is that even right? That doesn't seem right. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll craft this since it's already on it. Good. We need concrete. Give me concrete. Oh, it'll be so much better once we have all of this stuff automated. Because once we have all this automated, we will just be in such a better place. So much better place. More betterer. Good? Alright, I think that's alright. Okay. So let's head back up to the copper. We're going to get that one done first. As much as I may want the concrete done first, we're going to do the... I don't know, something seemed weird there for a moment. That's why I suddenly just completely stopped and looked. Sorry about that. Anyway, pressing onward, we're going to do this. Right, so this is normal. Normal. We want a miner. Alright, so this miner... We're going to want stuff to head back in that general direction. That's a good direction for it. We are going to now want at least one smelter. But we're going to want to leave room so we can run 2 smelters. So let's put the smelters down here. Now let's put one like there-ish. We'll worry about the rest later. And we're going to want... see, the constructor's the thing that we aren't going to be ready for yet. Oop. What am I doing? No, I don't want that. Accidentally tapped F. I need this bad boy. There we go. That'll run straight over to that. And then we're going to need some constructor stuff going on. But we're going to want to give that a little bit of room too. Because I'm going to refine the way I'm doing some of this stuff. What is that? That looks like something I should be able to do something with. Rather than just scenery. But I guess it isn't. But hey, we got some stuff over here. Paleberry, huh? Don't know what that is, but we'll grab it. It'll probably be useful. Yeah. Okay. We got ourselves a few more leaves. Just kind of grabbing that stuff to be useful. Alright, so we need to get ourselves some stuff for a constructor. This will be our first constructor, I think. So, you might be like, hey, you haven't done any constructors. You know, I mean, you've done the constructors on these. What are you going to do with that for? It's just copper, and you only have one. Yeah, but its only real use is to get turned into wire, because the stuff that gets made from copper all actually comes from wire. Because, like, the cables is used as wire. So we're going to need these guys, these reinforced iron plates, which means we need some screws. We need 2 of them, which each one requires 12, so we need 24 screws. We make 4 at a time. Easy enough. And done. And we just need to turn those into the reinforced iron plates. And done. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get another set ready, because we're going to need it for the limestone as well. Because, in point of fact, the limestone doesn't get smelted. It just goes straight into the constructor. So, we're going to bop back up this way. Dooby-doop-boop-boo. We're going to come... Man, that just making a weird noise. We're going to come and set this, like, slightly over here. We are going to go... Constructor. Yeah, about like that. That looks good to me. And then we'll just take you and connect you to there for the moment. Good. Let's get this setup done. So we're going to have this power pole here. And then we're going to have at least one power pole there. And we're probably going to want one someplace else, but I'm out of copper wire. Alright. I guess that's fine. We are going to want to hook the wires up to everything. I might as well do that now. This way. This one is going to be entirely spoken for, because it's going to have the connection out to that one, and then the 3 machines. That's all 4. This bad boy, however... Oh, I'm out of cables. Why am I always out of things? Alright, I need to go actually craft some copper manually. This is unfortunate. Maybe I can go get the limestone running while I wait to... what does it take to make a miner? I have the stuff to make the miner, at the very least. But, do I have the stuff to make the smelter? No, because I do not have the copper. Alright, so I wouldn't be able to get it running anyway, so I might as well leave the little, portable one running while I do this. Alright, so I have a lot of copper on hand. But doing this manually, gonna be a pain in the butt. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead, I will pause my recording here, and we will come back once I've converted some of this stuff into wire. I will see you shortly. Okay, I am back. I have converted all of that copper into wire. I went ahead and smelted up the remaining iron I had on me, too. I converted, like, the leaves and such into the biomass. The only thing I really have left to do is get a few of these cables on hand, because I'm going to need a handful of them. That'll probably do. That should do for me. Alright, let's get back to work. So, I think that my current power draw, well, not draw, the current power supply should be enough to handle this copper. I don't think it's going to be enough to handle the copper and the limestone, though. So let's get the copper running, and then we will worry about the rest. You're set up that way. You should be making wire. I do also need some storage containers. We're gonna move these guys like down here. We'll move all of this stuff closer eventually. Actually, you know what? No, that one's gonna be like right there. That one's fine. And we'll have another closer one when we redo our thing. Boom. Alright, so that line is theoretically set just as soon as the power is connected. So let's see what we can do about that. Alright, let's get a line there. Those are probably all... Yeah, those are all... Let's go this way with it. Let's get you, like, down here. Bam. There's one. And we're going to go this way. Let's kind of bring you there. And we need to connect you into the main line. There you are. Now, I haven't heard anything fail yet. So hopefully that means it's all going to run just fine. But it does take a minute for these things to spin up. So let's just take a quick look over at them. Make sure they're working the way we want them to. Alright. Our ore has started to come out. Now the real thing will be when it gets to the constructor. Because when the constructor spins up, everything should be running. So we're going to wait to see that happen, see if the power spike ends up killing our power grid. If so, we'll have to deal with that before we go deal with our concrete. If not, we can deal with that as we get ready to put in our concrete. Alright, you are coming this way. You're going to take one of those little bad boys. This will kick on. Everything seems to be running. Okay, good. And there it is. It's spitting out wire. Beautiful. All right. Now, let us go and deal with our concrete problem. So that would be this bad boy area here? No, there. There you are. All right, so we've got... I'm trying to figure out the best way to make this point. Probably towards the natural ramp. So let's open that up. We're going to pick the miner up. We are going to put down a miner Mark 1. You will face that direction in general. Boop. There you go. Now, that bad boy is set up. But we're gonna need a little bit more. Alright, so we got this natural ramp here. Let's just set this thing up down here. and then maybe ship the stuff up. So if we go constructor, could I get you on the ground here? There we go. Bam. And if we go from you to you, there we go. What is this, by the way? Impure. You know, I'm probably not going to need to have more than one of these off this one. Whoa, hello there, big boy. Zappy zappy. Ooh. That's weird. How did I... Huh. I don't know how the fist thing happened. Oh well. Alright, let's put down one of these guys facing that general direction up here. And then let's get this connected to that. And then we're going to want probably something similar right here. So let's go ahead and do that, and we will set you at a slight angle and bring that boy up to there. Why will you not do that? Alright. Construct that. Let's move it back this direction a little bit. Can't... Oh, it's just I can't afford it. I need more plates. Okay. Let's go get those. And then, once we have that done, and once we get that up and running, we will be able to actually get our milestones knocked out. So let's see. You are plates, right? Your plates. Let's actually grab 2 of those. Let's go ahead and put 1 stack of those in there. Get that done. Is this guy ready too? You know what? It is. Let's grab the incomplete stack as well. So we have some on us. We are going to go, you, go there. Beautiful. Now all we need is the concrete, which is, of course, the thing we are working on. So, let's jump up there. Yeah, we'll just bring it right along here. Wherever I left that bad boy. Here you are. Alright, so we want you to come up there. Nice. Let's make... Nope, I want to go like that direction. Bring you like that. And then let's just put a collector here for the moment. Well, like I said, we're going to have to redo all of this once we start laying down foundations anyway. So there's not too much point in stressing over it right now. That was our power grid dying. Something caused the power spike. So, okay, we'll have to check that out in a moment. Let's, in point of fact, come over to the nearest power pole. Take a quick look. Can we... Did one of my generators run out of stuff? That becomes the question. Because if that happened, that explains the whole thing. You are out. Okay. Split the stack. You go in there. That basically means that you are pretty much out too. Turn the power on. And there we go. Yeah, you can see that spike up there. We do not have much of any power left after what we're already running. So we're going to have to deal with that pretty much now. For the moment, however, we're going to put you there. And I should be able to go, you, go to that, you go to that, And then you're close enough to be able to go to those guys. So we'll deal with that as soon as we have the power to spare. Obviously, that's not yet. So we need... I'll just come over here by where our power is. Now you, I think, are filled. Yeah, you have all 4 going already. I'm gonna want... basically another one, and probably one more. And what we're going to do is we're going to say you connect to you. And then we're going to want... Alright, let's get rid of that power line. And that power line. That's going to shut everything down. But now we're going to go you connect to you. You connect out to these bad boys. You go there. And then you also... Wait, is that the right one? Yeah, you're connected like that, you're connected like that. You also go over to this side. Like that. And all of that stuff starts running again. Excellent. Alright. Now that I have this extra power poles over here... Extra power poles? Extra power pole over here. Actually, though I do have 2. I need a biomass burner. We're going to set you so you kind of look in this general direction. Hello. Alright, so we're going to take a power line. We're going to connect you. Good. Now we need more biomass. Which is a problem we are running into. Oh, hey, is that more limestone? That looks like more limestone. I'm going to go look at that for a moment. Let me just get all this stuff. Grab a bunch of these dudes. You are just pure limestone. You're just an outcropping. There's no actual deposit there. Interesting. I thought those things only happened on deposits. Oh well. Not particularly useful to us because it is just a temporary source. So, we need to turn what we've just picked up into biofuel for the biofuel derp thing. I did apparently get a little bit of wood. That's cool. Alright. And now I believe the actual standalone biomass generator actually makes quite a bit more power. So we'll give it all that fuel. Let's take a look here. Well, yeah, because it looks to me like it is making as much as both of those combined. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and get that last cable connected. So we want this, you, to please connect there. And that should get these bad boys running. Now, did I actually set you to make concrete? Yes, I did. Okay. Excellent. So you should start spitting out limestone any moment now. Here you go. Not super fast, but because this is impure. But it's the best we've got at the moment. Alright. So those are going to start doing that. We're outputting... Yikes. Just so slow. Look at this. Yeah. It's the amount of limestone I'm bringing in isn't even keeping up with the demand here. That's why I was like, I'm only going to need 1 for this one. I'm not going to have to, like, split the thing and, you know, try and optimize. No, 1 is enough. Now, when I get a Mark II mining unit, that might change. But for the moment, that is all we've got. We need 200 concrete in order to finish this thing. Now, we've got about 5 minutes left worth of episode. So, maybe I will come over here and do this one manually. Oop, hello. Give me those. Might as well collect a little bit by hand, and if we're going to do that, we might as well take the outcropping, because it's pure, and will give us more faster, although it is limited. That's not what I wanted. E, not F. Oh, I have some limestone on me, too. Oh, right, because I picked up the little miner dealie, and it would have had 100 in it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, see, that just gave us 58, it looks like. Anything more? Ooh, you look interesting. I'm just going to come over here a minute. Grab some of this stuff on the way. What are you? Can I? Is that making a noise? I can't tell if that's ambient noise or what. That little kind of whir. I'll come over here and see if I still hear it. It sounds fainter, so maybe it is actually from there. I wonder if there's something going on with that. A little bit of wood. Let's just grab a whole bunch, because we're going to need this. This is all stuff we're going to need. Well, maybe not the fruit I picked up, but all the random stuff that is effectively biomass. You look weird. Zappy zappy. Alright. Anyway. Enough of me randomly zapping things. We need to get some of these milestones out of the way as quick as possible. Now, unfortunately, there is going to be a 4-minute cooldown, so we're only going to be able to, at most, get foundations done in the remainder of this episode, unless I pause again, but I don't really want to be doing that. Ooh, there's a bunch of wood. Look at all that stuff. Alright, I think... Ooh, a little bit more. Oh, yeah, here we go. Alright, let's go back to base and convert this stuff into biomass so that we can continue to keep our factory online. Because we're probably running low. We're at about half of what we put in, so... Biomass wood? Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll do the biomass out of the leaves. We'll be right on up there, ready, raring to go. Wow, this is actually quite a bit. Good, leaves, go. This is a little bit slower to do because it's using or making less. I don't know, I think it's, yeah, it's just making less, but there's way more of the leaves. Alright, so wow, we are going to be pretty good for biomass probably for about an hour or so by the time this is done. Excellent. Alright, let's go ahead, top up our generators. Just get them all the way up to full. There we go, and now we can combine all this stuff in our inventory. Call it good. There we go. Give ourselves a little bit more space. I should probably dump some of this stuff off, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's do that. Bunch of stuff I don't need. At least not yet. Let's go ahead real quick and knock out whatever concrete we can. We need to get to 200 in order to complete this milestone. I would like to do that, I'd say before the end of the episode, but that would normally be in about a minute. Even with me cutting out, standing there doing all that copper, we just don't get enough time in these episodes to make the progress that we need because most of this game is about waiting. Like, half the game is build the factory, the second half is wait for the factory to produce the thing you need. That's pretty much it. I suppose there's at least at the beginning here, there's also a decent amount of run around and collect stuff to keep your factory powered. But eventually that gets done. Alright, we are at 106. Ugh. I need so much more. Whoa. Yeah, because see, this guy's outputting way quicker than that can handle. We're going to want to deal with some of that. Where's that V? Right? It was V? Let's scan for more limestone. There's, of course, that one there. There's another one over that way. One over this way. I know. I should be wrapping up the episode, but like I said, I want to hit this milestone so that we can spend a bit of time putting down foundations. I'll probably do that in between episodes if I can get this unlocked here in a reasonably short amount of time. Oh, yeah, never mind. I'm not doing that. I'll head down to the actual one I've already got. What is this? Is this a thing? Just a rock. Alright. We'll pick up a little bit more leaves and such along the way. Let's head over. Oh, okay, that was just it powering down, not like me losing power in the whole thing. Alright, I think I can still grab some out of this manually. Yes. Oh, look at how slow it is, though, with it being impure. Oh, man. Alright, I don't have the patience for that. But I want to get this done. Let's see where we are. Probably not very far. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh. Alright. I suppose we're just going to have to wait for the next episode. What did we accomplish? We got our copper and our limestone automated, so we got the basics of our automation finally done. I was hoping we'd have so much more, though. Oh, well. I'm going to keep playing. We will get back to this. I will have the stuff. We will launch the thing. We'll be ready to go with our foundations next time. But that is going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.